Unfortunately, it seems the Nigerian government keep oppressing the citizens for no just reason. Imagine how the government have also fined each of the broadcasting station, that is the AIT, the Arise, and also Channels Television, regarding the NSAS coverage, because of course remember that some time ago they also say NBC sent a circular to this broadcasting station telling them that whatever news they're carrying should be something that would not bring embarrassment to the government of the day. I believe broadcasting stations are independent body and they report news and give reports as to what is happening exactly as it is, and not to cover up the shitty things that are happening. That is why they are called broadcast station. But it seems that the government wants to impose how they want this broadcast stations to actually run, because they are blaming these broadcast houses why they would actually carry the Lekki tollgate shootings, and why they would give accurate reports as to what happened on that very day. Anyway, more details I'll bring to you about this, but please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure you hit the subscribe button immediately, and also turn on your notification bell, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Yes, thank you so much guys for being here. I really appreciate you. Yes, and right here it says that Serap 261 others sue Lai Mohammed, NBC, for imposing 9 million naira fine on Channels Television, AIT, Arise TV over NSAS coverage. The litigants are asking the court to declare as arbitrary, illegal, and unconstitutional the 3 million naira fine imposed on each of the channels AIT and Arise TV for their coverage of the NSAS protest. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project 261 concerned Nigerians, civil society, and media groups have filed a lawsuit against the National Broadcasting Commission and Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed. The litigants are asking the courts to declare as arbitrary, illegal, and unconstitutional the 3 million naira fine imposed on each of those channels, AIT and others. The Minister of Information Culture, Lai Mohammed, they are also asking the court to stop NBC from collecting the money. Acting Director General of the NBC, Armstrong Adachaba, is joined in the suit as defendant. The co-plaintiffs in the suit are 255 concerned Nigerians: Premium Time Service Limited, Center for Journalism Innovation and Development, HEDA Resource Center, International Center for Investigative Reporting, African Center for Media and Information Literacy, and Media Rights Agenda. Adachaba had last week announced fines of 9 million naira on channels fines of 3 million naira on channels AIT and Arise for purported unprofessional coverage of the NSAS protests across the country. But in the suit number FHC/ABJ/CS/1436/2020 filed last Friday at the Federal High Court Abuja, the plaintiff are seeking an order setting aside the arbitrary, illegal, and unconstitutional fines of 3 million naira and any other penal sanction unilaterally imposed by the NBC and Mr. Lai Mohammed on Channels Television, AIT, and Arise, and on any other radio and television station simply for carrying out their professional and constitutional duties. They argue that Section 2N of the NBC Act and the Broadcasting Code are oppressive and clearly inconsistent with the Nigerian Constitution and the country's international obligations. The suit reads, if the NBC and Lai Mohammed are allowed to continue to use these oppressive provisions against independent media in the guise of performing their statutory duties, the end result will be authoritarianism and denial of freedom and liberty. The NBC and Mr. Lai Mohammed have consistently used broadcasting codes to suppress the watchdog roles of independent media and to violate Nigerians' human rights, including the right to freedom of expression, to disseminate and receive information, and hold their government and public officials to account. The action of the NBC and Mr. Lai Mohammed is arbitrary, illegal, and unconstitutional, as it is contrary to Section 39 of the Nigerian Constitution, Article 9 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, and Article 19 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, which Nigeria has ratified. Their action is apparently aimed to clamp down on media freedom and Nigerians' human rights. The plaintiffs are also seeking an order setting aside a fine of 5 million naira and any other penal sanction unilaterally imposed by the NBC and Mr. Lai Mohammed on Nigeria Information 99.3 FM Lagos simply for carrying out its professional and constitutional duties. The radio station was fined after an interview where a former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Obadiah Mailafia, said he got information that a northern governor sponsored Boko Haram. The suit filed on behalf of the plaintiffs by their lawmakers Kolawole Oluwadare Adelanke Aremo and Opeyemi Owolabi reads in part, a fine is a criminal sanction and only the court is empowered by the Constitution to impose it. Fine imposed by regulatory agencies like the NBC without recourse to the courts is illegal, unconstitutional, and offends the sacred principles of natural justice and fairness. It is the duty of the government to allow the legal and judicial powers of the state to function properly. Imposing any fine whatsoever without due process of law is arbitrary, as it contravenes the principles of nemo judex in causa sua, which literally means one cannot be a judge in his own cause, and alteram partem, which literally means no one should be condemned unheard. The NBC, being a regulatory body, is not empowered by law to act as a prosecutor and judge. All the same time, we humbly urge the court to set aside the unlawful and unconstitutional fines imposed on independent media houses and to uphold the sanctity of the Nigerian Constitution, Nigerian human rights, media freedom, and the rule of law. I believe it is very well understood, and giving out fines without a court hearing, it is unconstitutional and an infringement to, the Nigerian human right. But all the same, guys, you've heard it all. Lai Mohammed has just been causing a lot of problem lately in the Nigerian media space. But we hope that the court will be able to handle this, and we hope that they do justice to all of this. So, people, thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate it. What do you have to say about this? Please drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.